If you've ever looked at an ad that's been running forever and thought, how the hell is it still scaling? Then this video is for you. The reality is that 8-figure brands do not get just lucky overnight with their ads. They follow a curated system. They have a blueprint that the little guys don't know about. And that system has rules. You're going to walk away with laws that explain why some ads scale and others do not last more than 2 days in your account. Hello, if we haven't met, I am Mercedes. I'm a former CMO, growth marketer, and currently direct response copywriter with 10 years of experience in copywriting and 5 years experience in creative strategy. I've worked with DTC and e-commerce brands from launch to scale, from new products and new ventures, new companies, to scaling them. And my specialty is really building ads that don't look good and just don't stop the scroll, but also that move metrics. It's not just about having those vanity metrics that we all want. It is also about, is this thing actually working for my client? So if you want to learn about that, then you definitely want to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave me a comment and all of that. That really, really helps. But now let's move on to these law number 1. Angle first, ads kill it. Let's start with the biggest ones, although I have the best ones sprinkled over there, as well as some sneaky ones in the real back of the video. But I just want you to keep you hooked throughout my video, because really this is a video where you want to grab pen and paper, because it's really going to help you. So let's start with the big one. And I might be biased because I'm a copywriter, but in fact I am not biased, because even though I started as a copywriter, I realized that the ads that were working against those that were not working were defined by who the real creative strategy behind those ads is. Is it someone with roots in copywriting, or is it someone with roots in media buying? That will define a lot how your ads will either flop or they're gonna work. That is why angles always come first. And look, before everyone comes at me, I know angle can be a little tricky, because some companies name angles hooks and other companies name hooks angles. So many people have like their own, every marketer and every company has like their own lingo. And that is why it's important always that you let your team know what do you mean when you're talking about angles and what you mean when you're talking about hooks, because otherwise you'll have them guessing. And a good marketer knows exactly what the true difference between those two is. But the angle is not a hook. That is a very big misunderstanding that I see many people do in marketing, unless they've been trained by a copywriter and they know copywriting. But an angle, the difference between an angle and a hook is, the hook is how you say it, but the angle is what you're saying. It's a different angle, a different way of seeing the problem, and that is what will translate into a hook. So the angle is what you're saying, the hook is how you say it. So if you skip an angle and just jump straight into, oh, let's make a UGC video, I have this idea for an ad, I just want to test this hook because I really believe in this hook, that's all fine, but you should be removed one step more and really look at it from a wider lens, so you can get a better understanding and a better hypothesis of why are you doing the things that you're actually doing. Why are you testing this when you don't have a hypothesis, you don't have an angle, you don't have a persona, you don't have anything to back that up? Because trust me, your clients and your business depends on it, and you just don't want to be wasting money around. If you're doing that already, you're basically building a house by picking the curtains first. Like, that wouldn't make sense, right? This is a simple definition so you can get an example, an understanding of this. An angle is one clear reason to care and one real reason to believe. An example would be, let's say that you're selling anything in wellness, right? A bad ad would be something like, this changed my life, I have more energy, better mood, better sleep, better skin. That is not an angle, that's just a hook. And well, that's not a hook, that's just a piece of shit copy that I just came up with. But a good ad angle would be, energy without the afternoon crush. From there, you can build 20 different ads just off of that angle. Another example, let's say that you have a persona that is a menopause woman and her main problem is weight loss. So the persona could be a perimenopausal woman, or could be someone with Hashimoto's disease. It could be anyone that you want to target. Your persona could be a 30-year-old with PCOS who doesn't know she has PCOS and she really needs to fix her weight issues. So she would be problem aware but not solution aware, and she's definitely not aware about your product. But then an angle from that for that person could be derived from the problem, which is weight loss. The angle is, for example, the angle could be something like 5 reasons you're not losing weight even though you tried this and this, right? And then from there, you can get a ton of hooks. Another angle that is more high level could be, okay, so she has this problem, right? This persona has this big problem. The angle could be, you're not losing weight because of your diet. It's because you have undiagnosed PCOS. You see how that goes? Here's the secret. 8-figure brands do not scale creatives, they scale angles. Those are my 8 laws behind every ad that scales to 8 figures that I've observed myself with my 8 and 9-figure brands that I've worked with, the clients that I've worked with, and this is just my list of ideas, what I've seen worked over and over and over again, and what are they doing right now, what they're also paying thousands and thousands of dollars to marketing experts to spill the tea here in this channel. That's why you want to subscribe, is because I'm gonna spill all the tea. So subscribe to my channel, ask me any questions if you have that, and if not, then tell me, have you tried any of these? How did that really help you with your business? Did you see any changes? And finally, if you want more videos like this, then subscribe, because I share weekly creative strategy videos so you can make the most out of it. And I'm not just giving you wishy-washy blah 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 motivational bullshit. I'm giving you actionable steps that actually work for my clients. So keep an eye out and let me know if this helped you, and don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye. Oh, and by the way, remember what I told you about having the copywriter and all that? If you do want to book a consult, I am now officially opening my consult page. So if you want to go grab it, then you can click below and you can have me join your team for a while and then give you some advice on what I would do if I were your creative strategist. Or you can talk to me if you want to work with me one-on-one. Okay, see you later. Bye.